Guys, my name is Ruth and welcome back to Adventures with Christ. We're back again with another edition of Faith Filled Friday. As you know, the month of July, we have been celebrating our grandparents with the theme Memoirs of Our Grandparents, learning some biblical concepts about grandparents and being encouraged and edified by the stories shared about our grandparents. And today we're going to hear a little story about the Kariobangi Sheshe home. We're going to journey and know how it came to be and what is needed in the home at this time. The home, Kariobangi Sheshe home, is named after Leonard Sheshe, who was an Air Force pilot. And he had an accident and then it caused him to become disabled. And at that point, he realized that there was not so many places that were offering care for people with disabilities, empowering them. And that was in around 1948. So he decided to start off a home that empowers and builds up the people living with disability and takes care of them. So those homes are all over the world, mostly in the UK, and also here in Kenya there are some homes that were open. And this particular home, after being opened and after I think running for a while, it was now dedicated now to take care of the elderly in the society. So kindly, guys, join in this initiative as we honor, as we celebrate our grandparents, as we give back to them what we have been blessed with. So that is why the initiative is coming about, celebrating our elderly. We want to go back to that home and give of what we can, what we have collected together. The Kiswahili saying kidogo kidogo hujaza kibaba. Truly, when we come together and put what we have, we are truly able to go back and bless them with so much. Even for that thought of taking care of them, that thought of supporting them brings them so much joy. Last week when we were there, we got a chance to see them and to see some of the 140 elderly walk-in clients who come in to take some foodstuffs weekly from the home, from the neighboring slums. And we saw their heart of joy, their heart of love, their heart of excitement, and their heart of humility, being able to receive what they can from that home. So kindly, guys, if you are able, support this initiative. Contact the number down below. See how we can partner together and be able to give back to the elderly at the Kariobangi Sheshe home and bless them and give them some love. As you know, there are 300 elderly people who go into the home every week to collect foodstuffs. On Wednesday, they have around 120, and most of them who come on Wednesday are those people living with disability or on one way or another. And then on Friday, they have around 140 elderly people who also come to collect some foodstuffs. So every week, they are giving of so much, but never have they lacked because God has sustained them. We spoke to one of the sisters in church, and later on you shall hear a short narration about the home and how they get their resources and how they depend on well-wishers like me and you to bless the home, to support them and help them in giving back to the elderly in that community and in that area. So guys, if you are able, kindly I ask of you, please support us in this initiative. Help us. We also are seeking clothes. If you're able to also support us with clothes, that is also necessary and is also needed in any way or form. Kindly reach out to the number and we will know what we can do together for our elderly. So thank you. Remember to subscribe. Remember to like, share this video. Let us grow this family together of Adventures with Christ. Be blessed as we listen to the narration about the Kariobangi Sheshe home.
Oh, these are mainly people off the streets. But we've kept up with the daycare. Formerly, up to Corona times, we had them 3 times a week. This was their building.
Oh, okay.
You see the big verandas and all.
Yeah.
So they would come and help with vegetables. They would pray and sing and dance. They would play board games and socialize. And then get a cooked meal and go home with the provisions.
Okay.
But since March last year, we had to stop that.
Yes, yeah.
And then we realized how they were hungry and weak and they could hardly stand. So we got permission from the chief and the health department. Now we have them out there.
Yeah.
We can't mix them here because these ones are very vulnerable.
Yes.
They're all on wheelchairs.
Yeah.
Very sick.
Okay.
So they come twice a week. On Wednesday, we have 120. Friday we have 140.
Okay.
And Eric gives them a health talk. We have students. They also help with the health talk.
Okay.
Provide masks, soap. This is basic.
Yeah.
And then we do 2 packets of 2 kilos of unga, 2 kilos of rice, and whatever else comes in.
Yeah.
Like sugar when it comes in, chapati flour.
Yeah.
And you will see we go to the airport twice a week and we collect any vegetables that are not exported because they're not standardized size.
Oh, okay.
So we don't mind crooked carrots or beans that are not 6 inches long.
Yeah.
We get a lot of broccoli and spinach and beans and and they love it. So we reckon that with a packet of unga and rice and the vegetables, they have a little bit to eat.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's and with soap, of course. That's basically what we do.
Okay.
But we also have a nurse, and since Corona, the medical thing, they could go to no clinics because of shutdown and no clinics were functioning. So people on blood pressure tablets and on diabetic medication and people with wounds, we have about 80 leprosy people.
Oh.
Burnt out leprosy. It's not contagious.
Yeah.
But sometimes their wounds need attention.
Yeah.
So we have 2 nurses and they see to that. So that's a very important component because at least it keeps them.
Okay.
And old people have aches and pains, rubs and paracetamol and all that kind of thing. So so medical and food is what we do with the daycare.
Okay.
And then Eric is a social worker, so he visits. If people don't come, he keeps an eye on them and then goes and visits them at home.
Yeah.
To see what's wrong.
Okay.
When they die, we help a little bit with funeral expenses.
Yes.
These ones here we bury ourselves.
Oh, yeah, that's what. Yeah.
But the daycare we help.
You just help with the expenses, I think. Yeah.
And
Okay.
we have 23 staff employed.
Okay.
And these were staff that couldn't find work, basically have no training, and very poor themselves. They come here, and the good thing is they get breakfast and lunch and supper.
Yes.
It helps their physical condition.
Yeah.
And they don't get a huge salary, but what they get enables them to live and to support their children.
Yeah.
So that's also another service.
Yeah, to also the staff.
Yes.
Wow.
Formerly, up to Corona times, we had volunteers, but now we don't.
Yeah, with limiting because of the.
We've had to be very careful because all eyes were on the elderly,
Yes,
which is good. But we had to be so careful. We had to get everybody vaccinated, the staff particularly.
Yes.
So thankfully, we managed that.
Yes. Okay. Thank God.
We give them clothes and soap, and so they are clean.
Okay.
That is paramount for us.
Nice.
So they are my main concern because quite honestly, they are poor, they are hungry, they are weak. But our main thing, would you agree, would be unga and rice and soap.
Exactly. And cooking oil.
And cooking
Is
oil.
it bar soap?
What we do is cut the big bar into 3
Yes,
so that every week they get a piece.
Okay.
And it has made a big difference.
Yeah.
They are clean. And we insist that they be clean.
Yes.
We have showers out there. Sometimes we give them a shower ourselves.
Okay. Oh.
Change clothes and go home clean. It's a lovely service because the UN goal is the furthest behind first.
Yes.
These are people that are
far
furthest.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about them.
Yeah.
So basically, we would be most grateful for unga. We use 20 bales a week.
Oh. Okay.
And we like to give them rice also.
Yes.
Rice.
And
Cooking
soap,
oil.
Yeah.
cooking oil if you can.
Yeah.
We do oil and sugar once a month.
Okay.
But rice and
And
ugali every week.
every week.
And
Yeah.
soap.
Yes.
These grandparents have grandchildren.
Yeah.
Their parents died of HIV. So each old person would have 4 grandchildren. So that food also keeps them alive.
Yeah.
We have a sister program. We have 3 schools for young kids. So they also do feeding.
Okay.
But for us, our food goes to the grandchildren also.
Okay. Wow.
The way the father has looked after them.
Yeah. He has provided.
You're right. Widows, old people, these are
close to God's
for
heart.
the simple reason that the next stage is eternity.
True.
And it's a sacred time of life for them. That's why what you're doing is wonderful.
Amen.
You know, we have to kneel at their feet.
Yes.
Because for them, this is passion, death, and resurrection.
True.
So that's the sacredness of the work. That's why we do it.
Yes.
That's the other beautiful thing. Pope Francis says we are the human family.
Yes.
It makes it exciting when you say, we're not blood related, but we are related in a deep, more important way.
Yes. So
our faith responsibility is more important than any blood connection. And that's what's moving you. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I'm just so humble. I'm so refreshed.
Kama unaona vile wamefanya kama vile David alikuwa akifanya. David alikuwa akitolea wajane nguo. Wakati alikufa wajane wote walimkumbuka. Na wakaenda kwake kwa mazishi. Wakaonyesha Petro nguo na kanzu ambaye David alikuwa akiwachonea. Petro aliita David na David akafufuka. Wakati ukisoma katika Matendo 10 unaona mtu mmoja alikuwa anaitwa mtu mmoja alikuwa akisaidia watu anaitwa Kornelio. Kornelio aliona malaika wa Mungu amemjia. Akamwambia Kornelio, sala zako na sadaka zako zimefika juu na kuwa ukumbusho mbele ya Bwana. Kwa hivyo kale kakitu tumeletewa kamekuwa ukumbusho mbele ya Bwana. Wacha tuombe. Baba wetu na Mungu wetu, tazama tuko mbele yako tukiombea hawa wageni. Hakika wametufanyia mambo mazuri. Wafanye mambo mazuri. Wafanye vile wanataka. Tazama kwao, bariki kwao nyumbani, bariki manyumba yao, bariki wazazi wao na hata bariki kazi yao. Bariki watoto wao na kazi yao. Katika jina la Yesu tumeomba hata na kuamini.
Amen.
Kwa jina la Baba